I guess the big question is, and what Ben Shapiro gets at here, is does this fundamentally change our relationship with China? And can we trust the government of China anymore? The president has wanted to have a good relationship with President Xi, but there's definitely been a betrayal of information here.
No, Martha, I have never trusted a communist, and I never will trust a communist. And that's who runs China, is the Chinese Communist Party. China doesn't deserve to be trusted. As the president said, they unleashed this pandemic on the world. In early December, they knew that there was some kind of outbreak happening with the novel coronavirus in Wuhan. If they had acted quickly, rather than lying to their own people, suppressing the whistleblowers and lying to the world, then not only China, but U.S. and other scientists and researchers and epidemiologists and other experts from around the world could have helped them contain this in Wuhan or in Hubei province. Yeah. But look what we have now, a pandemic and a severe global recession, again, because of the Chinese Communist Party's dishonesty, corruption, and incompetence.
In the early stages, President Trump said, I had a long talk with President Xi today. He's got it under control. They're handling it. That was definitely the message. So, a question that I would have for him at this point is, will you ever say that again? Will you ever trust him? We have so many sort of, intertwining economies, so many issues between our two countries, so much debt that they hold of ours. Can we ever have those kind of conversations again and work with them again?
Well, Martha, simply because we can't trust a communist like Xi Jinping doesn't mean that we don't have to talk with them. As Ronald Reagan said when he talked to Soviet leaders, trust but verify. Right. So, of course, President Trump has to maintain open lines of communication with all of our adversaries around the world. However, we cannot trust China to continue to manufacture our pharmaceuticals, things like antibiotics and penicillin, ibuprofen, acetaminophen, to say nothing of dozens of other basic pharmaceutical ingredients. That's why I would say that the military, Health and Human Services, meaning Medicare and Medicaid, the VA, can no longer buy drugs that are sourced from China. And I would give incentives for companies to bring manufacturing of basic pharmaceuticals back to the United States.